Hey squad, welcome back to Royal Sussex Squad, the home for truth, support, and solidarity with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button because around here, we don't fall for the media spin, and we definitely don't stay silent when injustice is staring us in the face. Today, we're diving into a situation that honestly shouldn't even exist in 2025. Prince Harry, the son of the king, a decorated war veteran, a public servant, a family man, is being forced to wait on pins and needles to find out if the courts in the UK will recognize his basic right to safety. That's right. Prince Harry is literally in court fighting for his right to proper security when he returns to the very country he was born to serve. Let's get one thing straight. This isn't about celebrity privilege or special treatment. This is about a man who has faced real threats to his life, who served 2 tours in Afghanistan, who had to flee the UK with his wife and child because they were being hounded by a toxic press and ignored by the very institution that was supposed to protect them. And now, after everything he's endured, Harry is being told that his security needs don't measure up, that he's somehow less worthy of protection than others still nestled within the royal bubble. This court case, which we're expecting a ruling on today, is Prince Harry's appeal against the UK Home Office. Why? Because Ravec, the secretive little committee that decides who gets royal protection and who doesn't, decided that since Harry is no longer a working royal, he doesn't deserve the same level of security. They're treating him like an outsider, like a risk, like an inconvenience. But let's remember, Harry is a royal. He didn't give up his bloodline. He didn't erase his past. What he gave up was the royal machine, the one that protected the crown's image at the expense of his family's safety. And now, that same machine is working overtime to make sure he pays a price for walking away. During his court appearance last month, Harry was there in person. Sitting in that courtroom, taking notes, engaging with his legal team. He wasn't hiding behind palace walls or sending a representative. He showed up, because that's what real leaders do. His legal team told the court that he was being singled out for inferior treatment, that his safety, his security, even his life, is on the line. And he's right, this isn't hypothetical, it's not an overreaction. This is a man who has been the target of coordinated media smear campaigns, online hate, and extremist threats. And let's not forget, his mother died being chased by the press. If anyone understands the stakes, it's Prince Harry. Meanwhile, what's the Home Office saying? They're claiming that the decision to downgrade his security was based on a unique set of circumstances. That there's no proper basis for challenging it. No proper basis? Really? A royal prince with a history of verified security threats who continues to be a global public figure has no proper basis for wanting his family to be safe? Let me tell you what this really is. It's petty, it's political, and it's punishment. It's the institution's way of making an example out of Harry for daring to walk away, for daring to fall in love with someone who wasn't pre-approved by the palace, for daring to protect his wife and children instead of sacrificing them to appease the British tabloid press. Let's not forget, the same royal institution that stripped Harry of his taxpayer-funded security has no problem providing full protection to Prince Andrew, a man who settled a lawsuit with a woman who accused him of sexual abuse. You tell me, how is he still considered a security priority? But Harry, a man who simply asked for fairness, is considered a risk? It's absolutely infuriating. And now, to add insult to injury, Harry doesn't even have an official home in the UK anymore. He and Meghan were told to vacate Frogmore Cottage, a gift from the Queen which they renovated at their own expense. That was their base, their safe space, gone, stripped away like everything else the institution could take from them. So now, when Harry returns to the UK, he has to ask permission, give advance notice, and rely on inconsistent case-by-case protection, putting himself and potentially his family at risk every single time. Let's be real. This is not just a legal battle, it's a moral one. It's a reflection of how far certain elements of the British establishment will go to punish Harry for choosing independence, love, and truth over silence, obedience, and tradition. And yet, through it all, Prince Harry stands tall. He fights back not with bitterness but with purpose. He's not just fighting for himself, he's fighting for every person who has ever been mistreated for speaking their truth. He's fighting for Meghan, for Archie, for Lilibet. And he's fighting for the principle that no one should have to beg for protection, especially when they are a known target. And let's give a shout out to Meghan, the rock, the strategist, the force behind the scenes. While Harry handles the legal front, Meghan is building their brand, launching new ventures and showing the world what resilience looks like. They are a team, they are unbothered by the noise. and they are thriving despite every obstacle the institution and the media have thrown their way. No matter what the court decides today, the truth is already out there, and the world is watching. Harry is not alone, Meghan is not alone. And we, the Royal Sussex Squad, are here to make sure their side of the story is never silenced. Prince Harry faces nervous wait as court to reveal outcome of UK security appeal today. Prince Harry will know today whether he has won a Court of Appeal challenge over his UK security arrangements. Prince Harry will find out the result of a Court of Appeal challenge over his UK security arrangements on Friday, according to court listings. Harry is challenging the dismissal of his High Court claim against the Home Office over the decision of the Executive Committee for the Protection of Royalty and Public Figures, RAVEC, that he should receive a different degree of protection when in the country. When Harry was in the UK in April, barristers for the Duke told the Court of Appeal that he was singled out for inferior treatment and that his safety, security and life are at stake. However, the Home Office, which is legally responsible for RAVEC's decisions, opposes the appeal, with its lawyers telling the court that RAVEC's decision was taken in a unique set of circumstances and that there was no proper basis for challenging it. The ruling will take place at the Royal Courts of Justice in London. At 2 p.m. on May 2nd, RAVEC has delegated responsibility from the Home Office over the provision of protective security arrangements for members of the royal family and others, with involvement from the Metropolitan Police, the Cabinet Office, and the royal household. Last year, retired High Court Judge Sir Peter Lane ruled that its decision to downgrade Harry's security was lawful. But Shahid Fatima KC, for the Duke, told the court that he and the Duchess of Sussex felt forced to step back from their roles as senior working royals as they felt they were not being protected by the institution. Harry attended both days of the hearing at the Royal Courts of Justice and could be seen taking notes and talking with part of his legal team during the appeal. Parts of the hearing were held in private, meaning the press and public could not be in court to discuss confidential matters. When in the UK, Prince Harry must follow specific protocols related to his security arrangements, especially since he is not a working royal. While he is still considered a member of the royal family and receives security when visiting, the level of protection he receives is assessed on a case-by-case basis. He must give advance notice of his visits, and the level of security is determined by the Executive Committee for the Protection of Royalty and Public Figures, RAVEC. The couple no longer have an official UK residence after being asked to vacate Frogmore Cottage, a Grade 2 listed property on the Windsor estate. So if you're with us, if you're tired of the double standards, the media bias, the institutional gaslighting, then make sure you hit that subscribe button right now. Tap that like button to push this message to more people, and if you believe in supporting independent voices that speak truth to power, drop us a super thanks. Every single contribution, no matter how small, helps us keep going strong, creating content that uplifts, informs, and defends those who've been unfairly targeted. We stand with Harry, we stand with Meghan, and we stand with you, our amazing squad family. Until next time, stay strong, stay kind, and never be afraid to speak your truth. Royal Sussex Squad, out. End screen, subscribe vertical bar, like vertical bar, super thanks.